Hey everybody, welcome back to Out of the Gate. I'm Justin,
And I'm Max.
and it's just us today.
Yeah, we were shooting yesterday, and then we all got tired, and
Lost track of time.
yeah, we lost track of time. Okay,
Okay.
I don't know. See, it's been doing this here lately, and I don't know why. Sorry, the program is skipping on us, so if we sound like shit, what it's because it's timing out for some reason.
But, yeah, we got lost track of time yesterday shooting, so we ended up not recording yesterday, so we're recording on Monday, and Weston's at work.
Yeah. So, and we refuse to try and skip another episode just so we can get to the 50th.
Yeah,
This is
pretty
the
excited for the
41st. This is our 41st, I think.
Yeah, our 50th will be a fun. 50th will be a fun episode.
Yeah,
you guys will enjoy it.
Yeah, we've got possibly, since it's our 50th, and I know a lot of you won't like this announcement, but it may or may not, just depending on how what all goes down. It may be the longest episode that we'll have, but we don't know yet.
I've heard that the longer episodes are the ones people like more, so.
Okay.
Or that at least, that's what I've heard from Brandon. Brandon said that.
So when you say people, you just mean one person.
Well, I mean, everybody likes a longer podcast. I'd rather listen to a longer one.
So yeah, those are the plans. I've already got a lot of things in motion right now. We didn't want to film all shooting yesterday just because, I mean, there's nothing really to show, in my opinion.
I mean, yeah, we were just
goofing around, but I needed it just for a future project. I needed some clips of us shooting just for a future project that you all will see. But yeah, I've actually got a few things to talk about today. I know it's just two of us, but
yeah, I'm excited to hear about this.
About what?
This Jeanette McCurdy stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, before we get into that, because I'm gonna get burned up over it, because she, like I said, I think I really want your side on it. So, if you can watch one of the interviews that she has, probably at work tonight or something, or anytime this week. And I really would like to get, because since you don't know much about it,
right?
My opinion will not mean anything to you.
Okay.
Not at the moment, anyways. I'm not saying it ever will, but when is my opinion ever matter to you?
It does sometimes.
Anyways, well, let's get into memes. I've only got about 7, just because I knew it's just gonna be us two. And,
yeah.
With time, I'm kind of limited today, so I really don't feel like editing a bunch, just because I gotta run back home and I gotta run back to the other house and then get ready.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to make this as quick as I can. So here we go. Here are the memes coming in hot. No offense, but this is what all Marvel movies look like to me now.
I mean, it's true.
I'd say the ones now after Endgame.
Right, yeah, the ones that are coming out now. They're just not as good. They lost the magic.
Mm-hmm. Or, actually, I'll say this. After Far From Home.
Yeah. Yeah, Far From Home. No Way Home was good.
Yeah, No Way Home. That's what I was meaning. No Way Home. I'm an idiot.
I really liked Shang-Chi. I was surprised by Shang-Chi.
It was, yeah, I was surprised by it too.
Yeah,
but
that was
would
my
I watch it
biggest thing
again? Would I watch it again? No. If I had
right.
the choice,
I think
just because I don't know it. I just felt every minute of that movie was just like, come on, let's get on with it. Come on,
Yeah.
I don't need the back. You wanted the backstory. You need a simpler way of. Anyway, we're not getting into that. I don't want. I can go a whole episode with that. Me parallel parking. Not gonna make it.
Yeah, I'm awful at parallel parking.
Today's kids will never know. Oh, sorry, that was a hashtag. Hashtag today's kids will never know how important it was to cut the door hole first. Still one of the best.
That's a great episode.
Cop,
Great episode.
Cop, I need you to say the alphabet backwards. Are you kidding? I can't even do that sober. Me on iMessage pool.
Oh yeah, just fire, just so good.
You guys don't get that. He was a master pool pool player in the show, and he went up and they started scamming people, and he didn't like it, and so he did a prank on his brother Josh on
Another great episode.
hustling people. Yeah. It was a great. I need more work. Do you have anything for me? I want these three brought in cold. It's personal. You got the alligator, you got predator, and you got the Russian. Me at 3 a.m. trying to plug in my charger without getting out of bed.
Yeah. I have an extension cord for that reason.
All right, well, that's all of those. I got a little interesting, and I'm surprised. I never wrote it down, and yet I'm still able to remember it, which I'm very surprised about. But I had this weird dream,
Okay.
and yeah. So I remember this is just how I remember it, and I was at the high school, okay, and I walk in, and I'm in the library of the high school. That's even weirder because I rarely went in there. And I guess I wasn't supposed to be there, or I was either undercover or doing something. I don't know. I don't know the whole aspect of why this happened, but I was in there, and this whole bunch of this group of famous people. Like one of them was like Luka Doncic from Dallas Mavericks, and a couple of rappers and all this, and they all came up to me and they were like, "Yeah, you must be Eminem's son." Like I was like, "What?" And that was another thing I never got. I don't get why that was, but supposedly I was Eminem's son and was trying to sell them something. I don't know what, but then I just remember like me being like, "Man, I hope they get here. I hope they get here." And all of a sudden, the cops show up, and we all start bolting into the back or the stadium parking lot. And I'm in my and I have my truck, which if I knew anything like that was going to happen, I wouldn't have brought my truck,
Right.
Because I need to get out of there quick, and truck's not quick. Anyways, so I get into my truck and I'm trying to start it, and of course it's like a freaking horror movie. The truck won't start, and which would also never happen. And so I see this one guy running from the cops, and for some reason my door wasn't locked. I do remember that. I remember looking for the lock and unlock button for the door, and I couldn't find it. It wasn't there. And the guy opens up and goes, give me your truck. And I go, and he has a gun, by the way. And I go, no. He goes, fine, bam, bam, and that's when I wake up. And I was like, I go, wow, what a dream. I get shot and I wake up. I mean, opposing to what I could have been. Dead.
Well, glad it was a dream.
Yeah. I don't know. I've had a lot of weird dreams here lately. It's just, like, yeah, it's weird.
No.
No. Which, honestly, I probably would have done in real life.
Probably.
You take my car, you're not taking the truck. That. I had a couple of weird dreams last night, but they're not as vivid as that one. It was Luka Doncic, I think, is what like helped me remember, because it's like, out of all the people I can think, all the famous people I can think of, Luka Doncic is one of them.
Yeah, right.
That'd probably be one of the last people I would think of. But, yeah.
Huh? Yeah, I've had a couple of weird dreams. I haven't had any dreams recently though.
I kind of want to just like, if Hollywood would, if a good director or a good writer would just write down his dreams and make them into a movie.
Dude, you could make a fire action movie out of some of my dreams.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know what it is. I think that's how Hollywood should go. Since they run out of things, just go by what your dream.
Yeah, what are you dreaming about?
Go with your dreams.
Go with your dreams. Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams.
In a different way.
So do you want to go on this Jeanette McCurdy? I mean, it's kind of my rant too, just because I'm going to do my rant after, just so you know.
Yeah.
But so the whole story is, she is finally speaking out on how her mom abused her, and this is, and I'm saying this. This is how she's saying it.
Right. Okay.
That she was abused and was not. I mean, is it harassment? Kind of harassment from Nickelodeon, and
Right.
also abuse from Nickelodeon. And how she was jealous, and she's jealous at Ariana Grande since she exploded, and Jeanette didn't in a young age, and supposedly Nickelodeon offered her hush money.
Really?
She said in an interview that she could put all of her nieces and nephews in college full ride.
Huh. So, I mean, is there proof?
See, and that's I have not seen any proof yet, and nobody's posted any proof yet. So,
Right.
But so here's my and if you all want to listen to it, it's on I think ABC and a bunch of other. Just go on YouTube. But the worst thing about it is about all of this. She wrote a book about it. And have you seen what it's called?
No.
I'm glad my mother died.
Oh.
I'm happy my mother's dead, or something like that.
Wow.
Now I better fact check myself.
Yeah.
Jeanette
McCurdy book.
It's actually what came up. Yeah, I'm glad my mom died. That's what it is.
Wow.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
That's rough.
So, but here's the thing, though. And this is just how I'm getting it. I mean, I know. The reason I feel like this now is because I'm not seeing any proof.
Right.
And the way that she talks about her mom, and the thing that angers me the most, she talks about her mom like this, about how, as she does in these interviews. Her mom is dead.
Right.
And and her mom can't defend herself because she's
Right.
dead, for one thing. It's like the and I know another horrible thing, which I guess there is proof on, but the Michael Jackson thing with all
Right.
like they like to say it after the fact he's dead. Like,
Yeah, now that he doesn't.
well,
It's-
to me it's a cowardly way. Say it when it happens.
Right.
Like,
I mean, you'd think that would be the move. Anyway, would be to say it when it happens.
and have them suffer for their crime.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I mean,
Right.
But the fact that she talks about her mom, who also had cancer when she was little, so her head probably wasn't all there.
Right.
And saying all this stuff, I mean, at one aspect, I mean, you can, the way that she's talking about it, it sounds like her mom was just trying to do what was best to make sure Jeanette had a good life, better than hers.
Yeah. Okay.
But but did she go about it the right way? Maybe not. But her intentions were there, in my
So,
opinion.
like, what kind of things would Jeanette say her mom did that was abusive?
Let's see. One of them was the eating, like Connor. I forgot. Was it too skinny or too fat? It was one of those two, and it caused her eating disorder.
I mean, that's a thing I've heard of before.
Yeah, and she would always push her to do better, even though she like I said, I think it's all a hearsay.
I mean, it is.
And like I said, I mean, her mom's dead, so she can't say her side of the story. There's always two sides of the story. It's just, yeah.
Right.
And then another thing too, in my that I'm also mad about, and Nickelodeon was a sketchy corp at around the early 2000s, late 2000s. I mean, you saw their shows.
Right, yeah.
It's surprising that more of those kids haven't turned out like the Disney kids today.
Yeah.
I mean, other than
Because, like, you know,
Drake,
a trope.
but
Yeah, the Disney kid trope.
yeah, it's weird because those were the ones that you really thought would drop off.
Right.
But no, but the Nickelodeon thing, I don't know, dude. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but like, there's been more good coming out of Nickelodeon than what she's claiming. Do you get what I mean? Like, they're Nickelodeon kids? I mean, or the Nickelodeon stars? I mean,
Yeah, they all go on to do pretty good.
Yeah,
you know,
and they're not
good careers.
and then they're not insane. Like,
Right. Yeah.
so I don't know. Maybe it was just her luck or maybe that's how she's seeing it. But anyways, back to my original point on the Nickelodeon part. She was 18 when she started shooting Sam and Cat.
Okay.
Okay. She's 18.
Right.
She has the right to say something.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That
she
thing
held her
that
tongue.
is
Why
that
did she hold her
that
tongue?
is the thing. And then she goes on and says, I think she was 25, because she's like 32 now, I believe.
Dang.
Or they're 28. Let's see, she's 30. Okay, she's 30.
Okay.
Anyways, I think it was like 20. She may have been 23. I guess I should have watched it again because I just watched this last night. Yeah, I watched it last. I should have watched it again this morning, so I made sure all y'all get my side of the story straight, or my side of the story, my analogy straight. Analogy. How was
Your
point? I was
point.
saying,
Yeah.
right. Anyways, she's 18, shooting Sam and Cat. That is roughly a year after iCarly had quit. And she's 18 and she didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
And then she says they didn't offer the hush money till after Sam and Cat was done. You can say something.
Yeah. But I don't know. They'll pull the, oh well, I didn't want to ruin my career, blah blah blah. I mean, is your career really worth all of that stuff that's happening, quote unquote, happening to you?
And that's the thing too, is like and I think that may be why she decided to say that now. I mean, her career has been done for 5 years.
Yeah, I mean, she's not doing anything now.
She refuses to act now.
I just think it's ridiculous that people can just make these wild claims
with no proof.
Yeah, with no proof, and then be taken like their word is law. like their word is perfect and right.
Yeah, I mean, and she goes on and says the creator, which we all know is Dan Schneider,
Right.
that he gave, and that's another thing that I found very weird. She says gave her a shoulder massage. A means one time.
Right.
It's not like he did it all the time, every time that he saw her. It was one time. It was probably, I don't know, but like, I wouldn't think wouldn't be too. No, if it was like every time, I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
But one time, I mean,
Yeah. So what? She was the star of his.
I mean, well, be careful what you say.
I mean, you know what?
I was gonna say
They spend so much time together. I'm sure they were more like family than anything else. I wouldn't think it'd be that weird.
Or what happens if she was stressed?
Yeah.
He may have been trying to help her out.
Yeah.
Not saying all the shoulder massages are good. I'm just
Right. Don't go
I'm just
around
trying
giving
to
everybody stress shoulder massage.
yeah. I'm just saying like when somebody's stressed out, you want to do everything you can to like ease the
stress.
Is that how you want to say it?
Yeah.
Anyways,
say it like that.
Yeah, it's this whole thing's just crazy altogether. I think, in my own opinion, I think because she goes on and says how she's jealous of Ariana.
Mm-hmm.
And
Because Ariana Grande is talented.
well, yeah, but another thing is that she's been out of the spotlight for at least 5 years. So this is in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, this is the way to get attention without.
That's what I would say. She'd want attention. She's trying to get attention. She's trying to put the eyes of the world back on her.
Oh my gosh! But yeah, I mean that's my opinion. I think it's all just to get attention, and if not, it's a really crappy way of going about it. Just because Nickelodeon is really the only one to. I haven't heard the creator say anything about it.
Yeah, where's their statement of it?
So that was another thing. So I guess they went to Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon said no comment at this time. So yeah, it's a little sus.
Well, I mean, but that would make sense. You wouldn't want to make it if you're just hearing all these random allegations about one of the star producers, of a show.
Star producers, dude, I'd say a freaking legend.
Right.
He's made all their great shows.
And you're just now hearing about all this. You can't just.
My guess is they're probably investigating it themselves.
Right.
Because, I mean, I don't even think Dan Schneider is making any more shows. I think, was it Game Shakers or something like that? Was the last one?
I don't even know what that show is. I've never heard of that one.
I think it was like the last best show. I think Nickelodeon is because it was actually somewhat funny. It was about kids that would make. Yeah, it was Game Shakers. It was about a couple of kids that were game designers, famous game designers, and yeah, it's pretty good. Oh well, okay. I guess Henry Danger was actually their last one. His last one.
So when iCarly rebooted.
Yeah.
Was Jeanette asked to come back?
Yes.
And she said no?
She said no.
Okay.
But, and so I'm glad you brought that up because the reasoning was different for that. She said she did not enjoy the character of Sam. I think I've actually said this on.
Yeah, you did.
She does not enjoy the character of Sam because of how much she eats, how much it's not her personality that she likes to portray.
Nothing to do with how she was mistreated.
Yes. Exactly it.
I don't know. That's
see,
sketchy.
I just don't know, man.
I mean, and you can't know without proof.
Is this another Amber Heard situation? I mean, you don't know.
Yeah, and you can't know without proof.
And
which is why it's
half of the proof is dead. So
right, yeah.
Oh man. Well, I thought that was going to go a little longer.
I guess they can't. There's nothing they can really do, like legally. I mean, I guess they could go after Nickelodeon, but there's nothing that she can do to her mom. You know, her mom's dead.
Yeah, and then to say that you're. I mean, I don't care how horrible your parents are. I mean,
just say I'm glad my mom's dead and title it with the name of a book. You're fishing.
Yeah.
Like, she's fishing for attention to call a book that.
Where did you find that at?
It's a piece of paper.
Yeah.
You gave it to me a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, to write down your...
Yeah, because we were going to do Mad Libs, then we didn't.
All right. Well, let's see. What else is there? Yeah. I honestly thought that was going to take a lot longer, but...
I just think people need to start substantiating claims with truth and facts. You know what I mean?
Oh, crap. Wow. French ski champion Adele Millows dies at age 26 after falling in the Alps.
Ooh, wow.
Huh. So I'm going to go ahead and go on just because... I mean, you haven't watched it all yet, so I mean...
Right, and we're pretty much in agreement.
Yeah. So, what about that explosion in Evansville last week?
I don't know, but I know that ATF is opening an investigation.
Who's ATF?
ATF, it's the government agency. It's alcohol...
Terrorist group?
Alcohol...
Like
what's
group.
the T stand for?
Terrorist?
No. Something firearms and explosives. They're like the... What is... Oh my goodness. What does ATF stand for? Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. So they deal with like big arson cases, big explosion cases. They're opening up an investigation.
Yeah, so like it wasn't confirmed to what caused it.
That
was a massive explosion.
They said originally that they thought it was a gas leak, but Centerpoint came out.
I've seen some gas explosions to houses.
Oh yeah,
and they're nowhere close to that. I mean, it blew parts of it. What was it? Someone said like 3.5 miles.
Yeah. What is 49 homes damaged?
Yeah.
And Centerpoint came out and they said it wasn't an exterior gas leak, which, of course, they're gonna say that. Obviously, they're gonna say that. You know what I mean? Because then it'd be their fault. But I don't know. I don't know what it was, but it's pretty rough. So how many died? Three.
I thought it was 2.
Two died, and one's in the hospital or something like that. Well, I guess for the house, the house that exploded was people that lived there were 2 special needs people. The 2 that died were both special needs people that lived in that house. So that's a little interesting. Like, if somebody were to target, and it was like a big, explosion, like bomb, terrorist kind of act or whatever, why would they target special needs homes?
I don't know. Well, and that's another thing too, is for as big of an explosion it is, there's no news other than local news about it.
Right. I think I saw something on a national news thing about it. I could be wrong, but I think I saw something on CBS.
Oh, I don't think that's national. Anyways, CBS.
CBS is national.
Okay. Oh, hey. So I just brought this up, and I forgot a really big one.
Oh, okay.
So I pulled it up, guys. So she claimed that the creator, Dan, supplied her with alcohol in bid to loosen her up despite the fact that she was underaged. That was one.
Is that crazy in the superstar world?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. I mean, we all know they're into some funky stuff.
She felt like she was sexualized during the time of iCarly. She was photographed wearing a bikini and a wardrobe fitting.
Okay, well, so her character was sexualized, or she was?
She felt like she was.
Okay, I was gonna say, because I don't think at all Sam was sexualized.
Oh,
in that
absolutely
show.
not. If anything, it was the opposite.
Yeah.
Way opposite.
And she was photographed wearing a bikini during a wardrobe fitting.
I'm trying to remember what episode that could have been.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
I
sure-
got it. The one where not the hot intern. It was shoot. They fight over the boy. They fight over a guy, and they put the blueberries up their nose.
Oh, okay.
I guarantee it was that episode
Yeah, I mean,
because that's the only one that comes to mind.
photograph people in a bikini without their consent. That's a little odd.
Well, it doesn't even say without her consent. It just says she was photographed
That's also
during a
true.
wardrobe fitting.
Right.
Does-
I mean,
And then said to have to force Jeanette to reshoot her first on-screen kiss.
okay, there has to be reshoots in a show.
Yeah. Which also her first kiss ever. 7 times despite her being visibly uncomfortable. You know,
You're gonna.
I believe
have
that because it didn't. They both didn't look comfortable at all. Because you know what scene they're talking about, right?
No, who was it?
It's the guy that plays Freddy.
Oh, okay,
When
yeah.
The episode when Sam reveals that Freddy's never kissed a girl, and Freddy goes and like he runs away when really he's only like on the fire escape or something.
Oh, yeah.
And they kiss there. She reveals that she's never kissed a boy either, so they both decide to kiss. And
I mean, it's kind of supposed to be uncomfortable.
oh yeah,
I mean, so they're not going to think anything if you look uncomfortable because you're supposed to. You're an actor. Also, you're an actor. You're going to kiss people.
yeah.
That happens. You know that, like,
Is there any actor that hasn't had a kiss scene?
no. I mean, you just go to school plays and school musicals, they have to kiss. You know?
I mean, I don't know about that one, but
I mean, they did in Pride and Prejudice. There was a kiss scene in it, and you just do it. You know, don't make it. Don't. You're in the wrong business. And if she didn't put up a fight against it, if she wasn't like, "Oh well, I don't want to do that," then
all right, you ready for
Like,
this next one?
you know, I don't know. She didn't say she didn't want to do it. So like,
Yeah.
how are they supposed to know? Are they supposed to read her mind?
Well, I don't know. You know this, but I believe all women expect us to. The actor said that she was terrified of being looked at as a sexual being and recalled feeling uncomfortable when the creator gave her a shoulder. Look, it says right there. A shoulder massage against her wishes.
Against her wishes, saying,
Okay. Well, that does say that is.
I wish he wouldn't have done that, or don't do that, and he did it anyway. You know what I mean?
Or in the middle of, or right when he starts to do it, then set like
yeah, like what do you say?
there's a lot that needs to be looked at there.
Yeah. They're just.
I don't know.
she's
I feel
just
like
making
I feel like
wild
there's going to be a lot of
claims.
people kind of disagree with us with
I
that.
don't know. I just think she's making wild claims, and if you make a wild claim, you have to back it up.
In addition to her concerning experiences with the creator, I don't know why they got labeled it. We all know who the creator is. It's Dan Schneider.
But
I guess they don't want to.
She can claim that she's not. It's like the whole Amber Heard thing when she never mentioned Johnny Depp by name, so she could get away with it for defamation. So she's trying to not be able to be sued for defamation.
Jeanette had a tense relationship with her co-star. Oh, this is where it's Ariana. In fact, when Sam and Cat was canceled, thank goodness, it was horrible. After just 1 year, it was widely speculated that this was because Jeanette was angry after learning Ariana was being paid more than her.
Yikes.
Well, that happens, though.
Yeah, I mean, Ariana was more of a star than she was. Ariana, she was already starting her music business, her music career at that point.
And that happens on every show.
Yeah.
Those stars need to understand that.
Robert Downey Jr. got paid 1 million times more than anybody else in the Avengers.
Yeah. Well, heck, and I know you don't care because you don't like it, but Jennifer Aniston and the guy that plays Ross, they are going to get paid 3 times for either twice as more or 3 times as more than the rest of the cast.
Yeah, because that's how it works with movies.
Yeah.
You're a bigger star, you get paid more. They gotta pay you to keep you there.
At the same time, I do understand why she would be angry at that. Because it's not like Ariana was working more than Jeanette. They were both on screen for if anything, on some episodes, I believe Jeanette had more on-screen time than Ariana did.
Right.
So I could see that, but...
I mean, again, though, you have to factor in... It's Hollywood we're talking about. You know? You have to factor in what those people are doing outside of... You know, like I said, Ariana's already a star with her music. Like, you have to pay for her time. She could be taking this time and making millions on her new record.
Yeah. Jeanette denied that this is her memoir, but did admit to feel frustrated by the accommodations that were being made for Ariana's then flourishing music career during filming. Okay. While Jeanette was apparently being forced to turn down movie projects, because the writers would refuse to write her out of episodes. They extended the courtesy to Ariana. Again, like I said.
Right.
So, I can see why she would be mad at that.
Okay, yeah, that does seem double standardy.
Her annoyance came to head when she discovered that Ariana's character was going to be locked in a box for an entire episode to explain the star's absence from the show.
That's clever.
Yeah.
That's a good way to write somebody out of an episode, I guess.
Let's see. Okay, so here it is. This is what I was looking for.
Okay.
Sorry, everybody. I know this is taking kind of long. You're kind of sick. I guarantee you people are already sick.
I don't know. I want to hear about it.
But when Jeanette left Nickelodeon for good, she allegedly, I'm sorry, that's not what that says. Alleges, yeah, thank you. Alleges that she was offered $300,000 hush money. Oh, I thought it was a lot more than that.
I mean, still.
Hush money to stop her from speaking publicly about her experiences on the network, but she declined.
So.
Oh, she really was locked in a box. It's right here. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I remember that now. It's when he was trying to be a magician. Okay.
They locked her in a box to get rid of the episode.
I was trying to remember because I have watched all of them, just because I was hoping it would boom and be a good show, but because like I said, I give everybody at least a second season, and then
Yeah.
if it's no good by then, it's no good at all.
I mean, because even The Office had a rough first season.
Oh my gosh, I totally skip it.
Yeah. First season of The Office is not good. Same with Parks and Rec. I gotta try Parks and Rec again.
Yeah, you do.
I know. I just can't. I've tried.
What
haven't, and-
season did you start on?
It was season 1.
Start on season. I
Well,
believe it's 3.
I mean, I want to watch the full show all the way through if I'm gonna watch it.
Well,
But I just gotta get.
in my
past
opinion,
season 1.
it doesn't get good. I honestly believe Chris Pratt was the savior of that show.
Oh, I'm sure he was. Chris Pratt's hilarious.
Yeah. Well, this is his first show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
And the show made Chris Pratt.
man, I don't know. I think it may be the other way around. Anyways, let's see. It has now been claimed that Ariana was also a victim during her time as a child actor.
Weird how
How that happens.
it's and I'm gonna get a little political here.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's the whole Me Too thing.
Yeah.
It's why Me Too was such a bad thing for women who have actually suffered from this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Because they're just like, oh well, me too, this happened to me too. But you're not substantiating it with any claims, so people are throwing it away. They're like, oh okay, yeah, that happened to you, blah blah blah, left it alone. But then in the future now, people might come out saying stuff like this, and it actually happened to them, and it'll get dismissed and thrown out because they're not believed because, oh, we've heard that before. Oh, it's the whole issue with Me Too, and it's coming back with shows like this and through, Anyway, sorry, went on a tangent there.
No, go ahead.
I mean,
well, it says
it's
here.
just harmful.
It sound from what I'm reading right here. A fan created a compilation of Ariana's disturbing and disgusting scenes as Cat Valentine, and shared the video in a tweet that has since gone viral. I don't know what that,
Huh.
but I guarantee you most of them are from Victoria's because that was a really.
That show was a little more raunchy for Nick anyway.
Oh my gosh, I think it was the worst, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. I mean, oh man, I don't know, dude. That was a weird show. When the first
that old
season
foot thing in there.
yeah, that was the main, one of the
Yeah.
biggest ones. When the first season of Victorious aired in 2010, Nickelodeon also launched a website called The Slap. Oh, yeah. Oh, duh. Which gave viewers exclusive videos of characters away from the show. Oh, I didn't know that. I know The Slap was Victorious's, Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
their social media thing.
Kind of like the Pear phone is really the Apple phone.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny about that? It's Sam and Cat. They explain that they're like, because they're in the middle of watching another show. It's called The Banana, and they go, "Yeah, they do that so they don't get copyrighted whenever."
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I was like, "Wow,
That's good.
Wait,
Call it out.
look
Called yourself out right there. That's fantastic.
Okay, so the rest of this is just Ariana's stuff. And wait, hang on just a minute. A followed up scene from Victoria's. Okay, this is all becoming Ariana's thing now. What is going on? All right. Anyways, where was I? Okay, so Ariana's character, surrounded by men shooting water pistols at her, while she wore just a bikini top and hot pants.
What?
And another from The Slap, where Ariana's teen co-star Victoria Justice had her bare feet covered in ketchup.
But that's how that show was. That show was
that
weird.
was the show.
Yeah, that's how that show was. I mean, one of the characters carried around a. Did he carry around a severed foot, or was that just one episode? Like a fake, like plastic foot.
Oh,
Robbie did it, the painter.
Yeah, he that was one episode.
Yeah, he likes feet. Like, and I remember the episode of that show where like they were all stuck in the camper when they tried to go swimming and stuff, and they were all wearing like bikinis and stuff. Like, that show was just a little more adult. That's how the show was. You can't be like, oh well, Ariana was targeted,
and it was not just her. If anything,
it happened to Victoria Justice too.
Oh,
and what was the goth chick's name?
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, but her too.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't just. That was the whole show.
She
You can't
did
come out and be like, oh well, they did awful to me.
What? She did take part in the former 10-year anniversary celebration in 2020. And never spoke out against Dan.
So
Am I being delirious here? I don't remember. Wait, 10-year anniversary since it started or when it ended? Because I don't even remember.
I don't know.
Oh, let's look that up real quick. Because for some reason I'm not.
Was it like a 10-year anniversary episode or like just like a party?
Well, Sunny Jim. Yeah, it started in 2010. Wow, it has already been 12 years since that show came out. It feels like yesterday.
Yeah, that's
wow.
That's still one of the quote unquote new Disney shows, if you ask me. You know what I mean?
Disney.
Nick shows.
Yeah, dude. Can you believe here in about 2 years, Drake and Josh is gonna be, or no. Yeah, Drake and Josh is going to... Or no, a year. Because it started in 2003. In a year, it's going to be 20 years old.
That's crazy.
Oh, my gosh. And bad thing is, they will never be able to do a 20-year anniversary episode because of...
Because of
Drake.
And Josh, yeah.
No, because of just Drake.
Well, yeah, but also their beef together.
Yeah, did we ever get behind what it was now?
I think I don't know what it was.
I know
now, I know it started because Josh didn't invite him to the wedding.
Okay, that was resolved. That was all resolved.
Right. I don't know what their beef is now.
I know, but all I know now is that like Drake will never be on another show again because of him. Did he get arrested? Because of the whole thing that's going on now with the
underage.
Girls. Yeah. Drake. Bell. Okay, now I'm not seeing anything on it. After pleading, so he did get.
Okay, so he did plead guilty.
Yeah.
So he's registered.
Yeah, for felony
Wow.
child endangerment.
Oh. Child endangerment. Wow, they knocked that. That was probably the plea.
Okay.
It was probably a...
Well, now, let's see that. I'm going to read up more on that because I don't understand.
Yeah. That was probably the plea bargain, was you plead guilty to child endangerment.
Okay. Anyways, that's not the point. Man, we went into a rabbit hole.
We normally do.
But, like, again, I mean, I'm really not seeing anything bad from Nickelodeon's part, other than because that was just how Nickelodeon was back then.
I mean, and she knew going into it. You know what I mean?
Oh, and it's not like she can't say, I quit.
Right.
Actors have done that in the past. I mean, it's... But she also did say in the interview that they were pretty poor and that her acting career was the only thing that held them above water. So she always tried to do better with her acting.
Okay, so
that may have kept her in the loop, but again, I mean, if you really cared about yourself that much, to the point where you're at now, and you want to speak out.
Yeah,
not saying speaking out's bad. I'm just saying like it's
speaking out without evidence doesn't do any good.
Yeah.
Because again, nothing's going to happen now.
Oh, yeah. Especially after you write a book about it.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Like, what does she want to happen now? She doesn't want anything to happen. She just wants to slander them. Is exactly what she's doing.
Which, I mean, I don't think it's going to do much damage now because Nickelodeon, I mean, what do they have? They don't have anything now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know what they do anymore. SpongeBob reruns.
Anyways. All right, well, we're coming up on, we got about 10 minutes. Are we missing anything? Are we missing?
No.
Or do you have anything you want to talk about?
Not really. The best Star Wars film is getting re-released. Empire? Are they re-releasing Empire?
Let's see what they...
For Rogue One, the story follows a simple cast, but the main... Oh, they're re-releasing Rogue One.
No! Set of 5 years before the events of Rogue One. So...
Now to create some hype for Star Wars series, Disney's re-releasing Rogue One.
Why would you re-release Rogue One if Andor is before Rogue One?
Hype.
No, they don't make a bit of sense. If anything, you'd want to do the movie before that.
But, I mean, and Cassian Andor isn't in any of the other movies.
But they are in Rogue One.
Yeah, he's in Rogue One.
Who is he again? Oh, see that guy?
Yeah.
Didn't he also play the Uncle Owen?
Did he?
I mean, he looks like
He does look like him, doesn't he?
in that poster.
Who plays Uncle Owen and Kenobi? Joel Egerton. No, not the same guy.
Okay.
Does look like him, though. Also, never mind. Not getting back into that. Although, empirically, with evidence, we do have that
It's not the best.
it is not the best. Don't call that the best Star Wars movie.
That's why I hate MSNBC. Yeah. Okay. Well,
That's really
I
news
guess
in the the nerd world. I don't really.
I mean, She-Hulk comes out this week.
Not excited about it.
I am now. A little bit, and I'll tell you why.
I figured you would really not be excited about it.
I wasn't, but the only reason, and I think it'll only be the first episode. The only reason why I am, and honestly, I may just watch it up to that point. They're going to not debut. They're going to show what Hulk can really do. In my opinion, have you seen the previews?
No.
Oh, he launches this massive boulder.
Oh,
into
okay. I
space.
have seen that. Yeah.
So I'm hoping that they show his power
Are they going to
elite.
Yeah. Are they going to keep him Smart Hulk though, or are they going to let him turn into the actual Hulk?
Either way, I mean,
That's true. Yeah.
because you remember when he threw that chair after in Endgame?
You do the bench.
Yeah, I was like, I wasn't all that impressed. That thing should have been halfway across the galaxy.
You'd think. I mean, here's
And then
the Hulk.
and then you compare that to the boulder he throws in the preview. I mean, that thing is
Yeah.
in the next millennium. It's gone.
Yeah, I don't know. They are really. I feel like they're really trying to make this show edgy. And
they're gonna be
like there was jokes in the trailers.
and if they go with those, I think it is Kevin Feige's way of seeing what he can get away
Testing
with.
what he can see, yeah.
He is
Because it almost makes me hope this show does do well. Because I bet if it doesn't, we get a PG-13 Deadpool. But I bet if it does do well, and Kevin Feige's like, oh yeah, we can get away with that, let's make Deadpool rated R. Which it needs to be.
Oh, yeah.
Some comic book characters are not family-friendly comic book characters.
No.
Like Deadpool. Don't try to make him family-friendly. Yeah. But besides that, did that little Groot show come out? The I Am Groot animated show?
No, I think it comes out next month.
Okay. I thought I saw
I'm not really
something about
excited for that either.
No, that looks really...
Now the Echo...
that looks like very kiddish. Like made to be kiddish.
Yeah.
Yeah, the X-Men 87.
Yes, that one. I was actually meaning to say Echo, but...
Oh, Echo. You're excited for Echo.
The only reason... Because Deadpool's in it. Or Deadpool. Daredevil's in it.
Daredevil's going to be an Echo, yeah.
That's not what I'm getting at. How are they going to communicate? Because she's deaf and he's blind. I'm so excited to see that.
Braille.
Yeah. That's probably how they'll do it. They'll probably do Morse code. That's probably how they'll do it.
How's that going to help with her? Is he just going to tap on her in Morse code?
Huh. How would you communicate? Slap him a stick, maybe? I don't know. Well, okay. You can write things out because Daredevil can read.
Oh, that's true. Well, I mean, kinda.
No, he can fully read. That's his attribute. He can fully read, just sliding his hand over.
Well, yeah.
He can read. I think like in one comic book, he was able to read a whole book with just swiping his hand on every.
Because his senses are heightened, so he can feel the raised letters on it.
Yeah.
But he still can't see them.
Yeah, but he can still read, is what I mean.
Right?
Like,
yeah.
So
I don't
know.
Oh yeah, I guess she could be able to read too. She wouldn't be blind.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they could like write something down.
Yeah, he could write too.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, they can figure that out.
Watch them. That's how they're gonna do it.
I bet. I mean, it would make sense.
It's the only way I could think of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the only way. So I guess I could go just kill time. We got 3.5 minutes or 2.5 minutes. Mm-hmm. Went to Best Buy the other day to get my screen protector replaced.
On your phone?
Yeah.
Yep.
And so I was like, you know what? I'll go into the equipment area. I'll see what they got for podcasting and stuff like that because I try to make this show better. And I came across something that might help us out with remotes and stuff. It's a Go mic.
Oh, okay.
And it actually plugs right into the phone.
The
receiver plugs into here, so we can be as far as we can.
Right.
And the mic will still.
That'd be nice.
So I'm
that
trying.
Wouldn't be bad.
While I'm doing editing for this, which we don't have to cut anything out.
No,
because we're responsible. Which will take me about 15 minutes. While I'm doing that, I'm going to be doing some research on it, just so, because if I can get 3 of these, maybe even 4 of these, and it can all work on one receiver, oh my gosh, the countless things that we'll be able to do.
Oh yeah.
That will widen our.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Because see, everybody, we're limited on what we can do because we can't be too far from the phone because of the microphone.
Right. Yeah, because the mic's connected to the phone.
Yeah, and we don't have.
It's kind of like a shotgun mic.
Yeah, and we don't have a special equipment to we don't have a receiver or a independent receiver because those things are like $1,000.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing that.
No.
And I paused it.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Whoops. I guess well, now we know what to do. We'll turn that off. All right. Yeah, if we get these receivers, because $1,000 to like 4 of these would be half that price.
Right.
And
That'd be nice.
it's made by Samsung.
So probably pretty
Samsung. That's what I meant. Samsung. Samsung. Yeah, it's made by them, which is, I think, a lot of people use, in my opinion. I think
good. Yeah, I mean, Samsung's a good brand.
Samsung, not Samsung, Samsung.
Oh, it's Samsung.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'll have to read up on it. Like I said,
I
I'm
don't
doing a
know.
lot.
I don't know
I'll be
about-
doing a lot of research on
Yeah.
it. But all right.
So we've got
And
that baseball or the wiffle ball game. If
Whip-
y'all are wanting to come to that, that is.
please let us know. Email us. The email is on the YouTube page. If you're listening on YouTube, email us. Email your name. It'll be at 2. Or did we say
on
2?
What day? Yeah, we said 2.
2 on September 3rd is
September
Labor
3rd,
Day
so-
weekend
On Saturday.
on Saturday.
Saturday, Labor Day weekend at 2. Okay. Yeah, we're getting some people. I'm inviting some folks from work. We got
Okay.
a good amount of people from just buddies and stuff coming too.
Yeah.
So,
So, and if we get more than what we're asking, I mean, we
I
could
mean, we
do.
could play multiple games. you
Oh,
know?
yeah.
We could do a tournament if we had too many people.
Yeah. So it's all free. We just want to show up and have a good time. Waters will be provided. Food, y'all can buy that yourselves.
Yeah, bring your own food. We're not doing
Yeah.
like concessions or nothing like that. You're not paying to get in, paying to play, nothing like that.
Yeah. Just only thing is if you're gonna eat, bring your own food. And bring your own lawn chairs.
Yeah, and we need to clean up after ourselves.
Yeah. So, which there'll be community trash cans anyways.
Right.
And if you have kids and you still want to come play, there are playgrounds literally inside of the baseball
Yeah.
field that we're playing in.
And
You will not lose sight of them.
I know I was talking to somebody about maybe some entertainment for the kids. I'm not going to say it for sure. I haven't talked to you about it yet.
Okay.
And we haven't nailed it down, but we might have somebody for a little extra entertainment with the kids if they would like that.
Okay.
So if you guys are going to bring your kids, feel free to. We'll have plenty for them to do. Again, there's playground. If your kids are, well, no. 'Cause
What?
we said 18 and up.
Yeah.
didn't we? I was going to say, if your kids are wanting to play,
They can play on another field if they
yeah.
want.
I mean,
But,
yeah, there's plenty of fields over there.
Yeah, there's a t-ball field that they can play in, but the games that we are playing, and another thing that y'all can notice, or I need to throw out there, it will be recorded. So,
Right.
again, this is also a family friendly event. So, yeah, and if that changes your mind, sorry.
Yeah, be appropriate.
We can still record and still cut you out. I need to know, since I'm the one editing it. I just need to know personally if you do or don't want to be in the video. But like I said, it's just to have a fun time and
Yeah.
really get people to listen to the show, I guess.
Yeah, come out.
But
Come
come
on.
out September 3rd, 2 o'clock at the Boonville baseball fields. And with it being in September and the way that the weather is going on right now, I mean, it looks like it will probably be a good day to.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So I guess I should say that too, weather permitted.
Yeah.
If it rains, we're not going to do it.
We will make sure to have an announcement out there if we end up not doing it.
Yeah, what do we do if we do that?
I mean, we can make a video and post it to the channel,
Okay.
just so everybody knows, in case some of you guys that are listeners were wanting to come and we didn't know.
So the announcement will be on YouTube
Yeah, if we don't do it.
if we do not do it.
If
we
you
don't
don't hear anything, we're still going.
Yep. So, all right, guys. So, thanks for listening. Thanks for hearing us rant about one single topic
For the whole time.
for the whole time. But again, a lot of things coming up, and we appreciate y'all listening on here and on Spotify. Didn't really think Spotify would be the leading I honestly, well, okay. I
I
guess
did going into it
I did, but I
because
think
that's where I listen to podcasts.
I think whenever we get to the 50th episode, hint, hint, YouTube may turn into the leading.
At least for
source.
that episode.
Oh no, I'll talk to you after that.
Well, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So, but anyways, nice seeing.
Nice to talk to y'all. Talk at y'all.
At y'all.
Hope you guys have a great week.
See ya.